Glory be to God. Let's be seated. What a wonderful day. Papa, I celebrate you. I love you. I believe in you. And I thank God for all you have done in my life, in our lives. And I know that this is just the beginning. You look very handsome, by the way. Now, I am just going to summarize what everybody has said because they've virtually said everything. And we are hungry. One day, my father was preaching in a church, and his nephew was there. As soon as he stood up to preach, the boy said, "Uncle, sorry, kagama bamuchi breakfast bayo." So since these great men have been talking, that's what has been in my mind since, you know. I've seen the miracles God has done using you. Many of them unbelievable. Because the first time I saw one was somebody that came, it was in ABU Teaching Hospital, and the person came that some inches of his leg had been cut off. I was right there in front. In my mind, I said, hey. Until the doctors came and said, "We know this patient." I said, "God, help thou my unbelief." But that's just a very little part of the story of this great man of God. I will want to just boast and say, I think out of you all, not probably, the only person that knows him more than me in terms of longevity will be Uncle Jimmy. Because I knew him from almost secondary school, you know, and one day we became roommates. And many people thought that I was his younger brother, living with him. And that was how I loved it to be. I learned virtually everything I could learn about ministry through Papa. There are a lot of stories going through my mind. Should I tell them? Or we should go and eat? But there's just one way I will summarize it, by singing a song. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am the life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am so glad you gave. Just to tell you how much Papa believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. I feature in the first album, Fred Addo in my love song. I was inside. I will never forget when they were going to look for officials for FCS. And I found out that I was nominated to be one of the people to be officials. Then I got one vote. The person that nominated me was also the person that voted. Guess who the person is? If you see me standing here today, it's because somewhere, somehow, I untuned any form of thinking about what I am or could be, and I just followed him. So if he said you can jump, I'll say, all right, yes, I believe I can jump. Then I find out I can. To me, that is the encapsulation of my life. So, Archbishop, bookshop, big shop, whatever it is that you see today is because I believed in a man and I was willing to follow him no matter what. And I'm glad I did, because God has used you to transform my life from a nobody to a somebody. Thank you so much, Papa. God bless.